Hello peeps and welcome to 2 Point Hospital. Welcome back to Rotting Hill, where since the last episode I have made every single room in the hospital level 5, and you can see that it has helped with our staff morale. Our staff morale is currently at 85 and our hospital value has been reached as well, which is really excellent. We're still in the process of training up staff. We can actually fire this member of staff now. We're training up staff in emotional intelligence, and we're still using this janitor to help us get it done as well. We do have a janitor here that I employed who does mechanics, so we can start upgrading machines shortly. So that's pretty good. So yeah, let's take a look. Well, you can see we clearly are in need of another GP office. I haven't done the corridors because of course the layout of the hospital will continue to change. Oh look, so we've been going through the Sega items, and one of them that came out, we talked about it last episode, was the head crabbedness. Was an illness that came out with the Sega collection, which is a Half-Life 2. Are they actually in the hospital? So they get treated in the deluxe clinic. There they are. Yeah, so this is the Half-Life 2. This was the only illness that was added. So everybody gets this, and there is a chance that it'll turn up in your hospitals wherever there's a deluxe clinic. Yeah, head crabbedness. The sufferer's head has been seized by a rare form of parasitic crustacean. Fortunately, a treatment is available that wrenches the creature from the victim, leaving their head healthy and uninfested. Last episode, we covered the Endless Universe items that came with the Sega collection. But yeah, apt timing. Look at this. We have the Half-Life 2 illness. And maybe we can take this opportunity, actually, to look at the deluxe clinic. So I've been painstakingly trying to upgrade all the rooms to level 5, which is now done, which means that when staff are in them, they should now get the outstanding room buff. Oh, which is not 25. Look at that. It is 30% happiness, plus the attractive environment, because I have made sure that everything is very pretty and warm in these rooms. Now I've used a lot of items from the Steam Workshop. A lot of my viewers have been making items, and they've told me about it in my Discord, and then I've downloaded them and used them. So here's an item from a PEEP that watches. There's actually quite a lot of them. This is from my collection on the workshop, but these rugs are from another PEEP. And there's lots of that's Geekisms, another YouTuber's thing. Yeah, I've used an awful lot of workshop items. So I would recommend checking out the workshop so you can get all these lovely items yourself. I do have a list on my Steam Workshop profile. All the items that I've downloaded for 2 Point Hospital on the Steam Workshop are actually listed on my profile. You can find that. Right, lots of illnesses has come up during recovery room. No, lots of new illnesses have reared their heads while I was doing all of this. So, and building some of these rooms so we can treat some of those patients will actually help satisfy this reputation to 70%. Yes. So we should do that. Do you know what I will do? What we will do before we move on is we'll take another look at a collection of items that came with the Sega stuff. So special. So we have the Total War 3 Kingdoms set. Now one of them is this here, this backless bench. Intricate, elegant, not all that supportive. 350 doubloons, but it's 100 kudos to unlock. It does increase comfort. We can see here, look at that. That's actually really nice, isn't it? So instead of these, we could pop these in. Look at that. Lovely. Oh, very nice. It is actually really nice. Another item from Total War Three Kingdoms was the dragon ornament, made of high quality sculpting foam. Looks heavy. So this is 10,000 doubloons, but it unlocks for 1,800 kudosh, and it increases hospital attractiveness. Let's take a look at that. So, wow. So again, it's quite a small item, but it has a large attractiveness radius. Let's look at that. I think what we might do actually is just unlock this plot. I'm going to unlock that plot. Look at that. So, you know, it's real bang for your buck with this statue. Blimey, I'm loving it. Stick that there, look. Wow. And then the last Total War Three Kingdoms item was this painting here, the Valley Canvas, a 2D surface that uses artistic techniques to depict 3D space. 250 doubloons or 75 kudosh, and look, it increases hospital attractiveness and room prestige. Nurse to the pharmacy. So we can put that there. Look at that. So we have let's put these items together. So this was another set. This was a set of 3. There we go. Look at that. It's a lovely set. So that's the Total War Three Kingdoms set. Yeah, really like it. Oh, and it's nice to be spending some of these kudosh that I've been gaining from doing all the superbug stuff. So that's amazing. Right. What should we do now? We definitely need to be curing more illnesses. So, do you know what? We might start moving treatment over to here, and Clown Clinic is the first one, look, that has popped up. So shall we do that? Let's pause this. We go to treatment, Clown Clinic. Excellent. So again, we're going to want this to be a level 5 room. It needs to be a level 5 room. So do you know what, actually? What should we do? I think I might remove those two, but we will still have the door. I might put it, should we put it central, or shall we put a window in? Maybe we'll put a window in here, like that. That might be nice. Yes. Now, we've got lots of items that we can stick in here, but let's start with the actual treatment machine. So patients walk in through here, so having that facing the door is quite nice, and the staff member works this area. Always nice. We should probably consider the heating aspect. Let's accept this room, otherwise we can't see. It wasn't valid. Can't see how it's heated. Yes, it's quite a large room, so that though probably does make it too much. That's not so bad though. That's looking all right. I'm liking it. We definitely want some of the beautiful circus lights. I think we'll do that. Ah, no. Sad times. Let's just make a little bit more space. Maybe we could... Oh, come on. Why you do this? Let's put them then in this direction. That one, and now this one. It's not going to go at a jaunty angle. I really wanted it to, but it's having none of it. Whatever. So I think we'll put a couple more here. We need to put these around the place so it looks really circus-like. Yes. Splendid. Yeah, it's coming along pretty well. Have we gone a bit nuts? Possibly. Let's put in one of those. That's important. I really enjoy seeing the staff members play with the cannon. I kid you not. It's amusing. So I enjoy it. So I'll pop that there. Also, some hay bales. They don't really do anything with these. They're just there for appearance. So we'll stick this in this corner where they're out of the way. Now, this is a good point. We do need to get this in here. And we would like for the staff member to be happy in here. So let's get a chair in. They will need something to drink. Go with the hot chocolate because it makes them happy. And it's all about staff morale on this one. We want some sweets so that if they get hungry, they are good. Lovely. And then from here on, it gets a little bit complicated. We just need to get it to level 5. I wouldn't normally recommend putting plants next to radiators, but the carnivorous plant doesn't actually need watering. So it's not really a problem. Pop that there. He doesn't actually require any maintenance, which is why he's so fantastic. Shall we pop in a rug? Because they are fantastic for this sort of thing. Do you know what? We might put in one of mine. That's it. There we go. It's one of my rugs. Oh, yeah. Splash of colour. Should we stick a clock in? Can't do any harm. And also, another good thing to put in will be the Clown Clinic poster. Yes. Fantastic. Level 5. There it is. We've made it level 5. Oh, I'm so pleased. There we go. Now, the Clown Clinic, I believe, is actually dealt with by a nurse, if I recall. Go here, info. I'm sure. A trained nurse. Right, okay. So, we would like to hire a treatment nurse. Hangry, not the best. Litterer. Okay, well that doesn't affect their happiness. So, and there's a bin in this room, right? So we're going to put them in there, I think. And they will become a treatment nurse. Oh, we're going to need that one. Turn that off. I think we'll turn that off. On that. Okay, there we go. Treatment nurse. Excellent. There we go. And I think we should probably get some heating over here. And we'll get a couple of bennies down. A couple of bennies. And I also think... Oh, we've lost all of our money. That solves that one then. I was thinking what would be nice is my usual pinboard. I'd like to have a pinboard. Hopefully the money will come in quite quickly. We've almost, look, cured 100 patients. We're closing in on that, which is fantastic. Do you know, we might even get our first star this episode. I would love that. That would be amazing. Can we have some money so that I can place this? Because we also could do with getting some toilets and a staff room in here. That would be great.
The potential implications.
Come along.
This season and cheer on the team that plays there.
Come on now. There we go.
Playing the sport that they play.
There we go. Playing the sport that they play.
This is 2 Point Radio.
Let's pop in a drinks machine here and some food here. So we could do with a binny. We'll just pop that there for now. There we go. Excellent. So look, what's popped up? Cubism. The recovery unit is required. Right, we can't really afford that right now, so we're going to have to send them home. But maybe we could do this ward emergency. It would be tight, wouldn't it? How are you feeling? You're not too bad. We might go for it. It's a bit nuts. Yeah, because we've only got 3 beds in the ward, but there we are. Done it now. We have done it now. We're committed. Committed to that one. So I'm thinking more treatment, moving treatment over here so this can become the diagnostic would be quite good, so that we can expand the GPs here. Always a good move. So what we might do is wait for this pharmacy to finish up, and then we'll move it over to here, I think, so that we can prep for another GP office. Let's move that over to here. And then, oh, we'll leave those bennies over there because they're not the bennies I want. These are the bennies I want. There we go. And actually, we'll take that one out. And in its place, we'll put a little bit of entertainment. Just a bookcase. Nothing crazy. What is this? Chromotherapy. Right, now, that's one we could probably do. And would actually work quite nicely, I think, probably over here. And actually, now that I've done it, I don't want this room here. Typical. Typical. Let's have a think. Let's stick it over there. We'll actually pop it over here. Out of the way. It's going to be a bit cold over here, no doubt. Shall we have a quick look at radiators? Ooh, maybe we could shove some down there, look. Maybe we could stick a big one over here and a big one over there. It's a little bit chilly over there, but that's okay because we're going to stick a room in here now. So, what was it? Chromotherapy, which is this same nurse. So having it close by is always good. 4x3, eh? Which is that. That's a 4x3. I might stick it here. I like a soul. A little bit odd. Right. And then we might stick this sort of like this. Yes. And then we can accept that room. And I'm pretty sure it's this guy. We could do with training him actually. But he does chromotherapy. Indeed he does. Look at that. He absolutely does do it. Right.
Automated snack machines need restocking.
Now the question is this room big enough? It is cold. Because if we could put a room in here, that might be nice. Might not though. Maybe we could repeat the look on the other side. Yeah, might do. See how that goes. See how that goes. We don't necessarily need to nestle. Now.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
What we can do is start to get in the bits and bobs that they like to have. Actually, we could probably copy some from over here, like this chair, save us finding it. Beautiful. Pop that there. Instantly sitting down, look, he likes that. He's happy with the decisions we are making. We are killing patients. Something that will help our reputation is if we just pop into policy and up this to 80%, which is not going to be the best for our GPs and diagnostic situation. But we're working on clearing space out so that we can deal with that, which will be great. Hang on, what am I doing? I want to keep that up so I can see the room level. Okay, so I'd like money to buy this deep thing too. I would like that very much. Ooh. And that would be good to have. A bin. Doesn't like the bin being there. Fair enough. Maybe we'll stick it here. Somebody important is arriving. Maybe we could get... Wow. This room might be a little bit small, you know. It might be. So we could do with... Is that... Yeah, grey anatomy poster. Let's pop that in. Fantabulous.
For all you cyclists out there, my advice is get off your bike. We all know it's not really exercise, don't we? Unless you're planning to cycle up the pointy mountains, then you have my respect.
Oh, fair enough. Let's have a look at heat now. Right, okay. So we need another radio. Maybe we could squeeze one in back there. Yes. Tell you what, as well. Maybe we could put a little one there. Indeed, we could. There we go. Now it's a nice temperature. Maybe a rug would help this room out quite a lot. Should we do, actually, no. Let's do this. There we go. Brilliant. Let's stick some of these new pictures up that we have unlocked because they're amazing. Oh no, now we've lost all of our money. The situation. Right, let's send all of them away. Do you know what? The injection room would be a really good one. They'd like us to upgrade a machine and it would give them 25% happiness, so we should definitely do that. And I think what we'll do is upgrade, when we have the money, the drug mixer. I think I would like to do that. How much is one of these offices? See, the rooms are really expensive now. 17,500. And we could do with another GP doctor. No point building that until... Well, I suppose we could... I don't have the money yet. Oh, we did 5 out of 5. That's fantastic. I'm actually, before I upgrade that machine, going to copy this room over right now. And I don't want these bennies. We don't want those bennies. We'll have to move this, I think. And do you know what? We might move that to there. Excellent. There we go. Now, we're going to have to close this because we don't have anybody to work it just yet. We do need that GP. Shall we do a little bit of training here? So, he needs some treatment training. But do I... The doctor. So, all of our treatment would have to come to a stop to get this done. Which is an interesting way to do it because, of course, that's how the money comes in. But there we are. And let's upgrade this. Because this is probably a timed staff request and we're running out of time to do it, I would imagine. They did an update and it's changed us a little bit, not just in look and like increasing these margins, but it's also removed us being able to see the time frame on staff requests. That's fine though. I'm sure that'll get fixed. They know it's a thing. Duck pickles.
Nice
What's happening with you? We'll send you a oh, we can't do that. So we definitely need a bigger ward. Or maybe we could copy this ward and make it a treatment ward. We could make it a treatment ward. Maybe we can make a treatment ward. Oh, hang on. It's way too expensive. Okay. So, I'm thinking we can make this the diagnostic ward and then we can make this a treatment ward because if we look at the queue, we have a nice even mix of diagnostic and treatment. So, I think splitting these up would be great. And they are a fantastic ward nurse to help us achieve this goal. So...
We're sorry for the litter.
There we go. Now I've reduced the ward here to only allow one member of staff in there. So we need the money to be able to build a second ward. I do want to build that injection room, but I can't do it just at the moment. Look, all of our treatment comes to a stop, which means money doesn't really tot up too quick. Mind you, we do have the ward and we do have the fracture ward, although look, nobody's using it at all at the moment, which is a bit of a shame. It's not a bleeding one. So, no. How much is this ward? 43,000 doubloons. Well, we just received 5,000 from Tarquin Foxbridge. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness, look! We did get our first star. We did manage to do it. Congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 1-star rating by the 2 Point Health Ministry. Long has the debt of this hospital been weighing on my mind. I'm sorry to say that at one point it almost affected my rest. I came very close to shutting it down, but now that you've steadied the ship, I don't have to do all that paperwork. Here's to you, Maestro. Continue this restoration project for more rewards, or leave that ragtag neighbourhood and expand your organisation, Tarquin Foxbridge. Oh, fantastic. Look at this, 10,000 doubloons. We also got 100 kudos. We're not going to go to the map. We are going to continue with this beautiful hospital. We did upgrade the machine, so he got some happiness, which is wonderful. So what have we got? We need to cure 200 patients for the second star. We need to get our reputation up to 80%, which I think is totally fine. Just building more treatment rooms will probably do that, which will also help with our hospital value, of course. And we'll keep making sure that the rooms are at level 5. And then, of course, we've got staff morale to consider as well. And we can always just keep an eye on that sort of business. We didn't get this to level 5 though, did we, this room? No, not yet. So that's on our to-do list. Can we copy this yet? 43,000. Not quite yet. Blimey, it's expensive, isn't it? We still don't have our GP. But no, some of the treatments, one of our treatments. So the treatment doctor is done. Has he gone for a break now then? I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure. But we really need to Oh, this could help us get some money. Oh, it's like they know that we really need some cash. I don't know if... No, they won't. Fine.
On 2-point radio.
Whatever.
Do not despair, radio aficionados.
Is it?
Your daily
There's not many
dose
people
of
up there, is there?
worldliness
But
and
the majority of them are going to be
sophistication
here.
has arrived. I am Nigel
I don't
Bickleworth,
see any.
and this
Is it?
is 2-point radio.
Could it be people heading to the hospital?
Doctor to Pan's lab, please.
Is? Oh, yeah, there's one. Excellent. Oh, there's one. No, not them. Oh, we lost money. When we use vaccinations that we don't need, we lose money. So, you know, I'm just trying to get money. I want the money. So there's one left, and to be honest, they could be anywhere. It could be anyone. Oh, we can see mono beasts running around. There is that superbug item, the browbeater, that we could put down to capture them. But I don't want to use it because I quite like the mono beast, and they don't have, contrary to popular belief, the mono beasts don't have any ill effects on your hospital. They are not like the rats in Theme Hospital at all that used to reduce
Disease controller impressed.
the hygiene and health of the people and stuff like that. Nothing like that's going on with mono beasts. They have no ill effects on your hospital at all, which is wonderful. Let's get him trained up. The only time they have an ill effect on your hospital, of course, is when you shoot them. Yeah, that will cause problems. Right, we're still waiting for enough money. Oh, I think let's pause this because I really need to build this. Boom. So what we'll do is we'll send that one to treatment, and we'll set this one to diagnostics. Oh, I've already got it selected. There, like that. That's what we'll do. That should help with the ward situation, definitely. We're working on the GP situation. I think one more GP would be nice so that we can cover breaks. I think that would be a good idea, just to help with the queues that we're starting to see forming here. Yes, because we definitely need to get some training going.
Nurse needed.
Definitely need to get some training going. You're no good to me. They are not what I want. They just aren't. You're going to have to go. I can't have you here. Might need to consider, look. Oh look, when you pick this up, I like if there's ghosts in it. So there's only one ghost in this one. Follows it around. There. Right. So what I'm thinking is that we might
I feel it my duty to warn you about
do
the
this.
dangers of traveling abroad.
How cold is it? No, it's alright, that was good. And then I think what we might do to make this pretty is put a rose in here. And then we can hire a new assistant. Hygienic and high energy. Fantastic. There we go. Good. Just to help with that situation. I think that would be really good. Now I would really like to build actually this injection room. And this is nurse as well. And this is turning into quite a nice nurse treatment area, isn't it? Keeping all the nurses together. So the injection room, 3x3. We might have it mimic this room. Like so. Okay. So we've got the thing that jabs them in the bum. Do you know what? We might pop that there like that. And I notice that we also have this deep thing which works as a pretty good heater, as well as, look, plus 3% research and plus 3% treatment. They also help bolster that. Right. We can't afford it. Oh, I know. Let's take that out for the minute so that we can build it.
Nurse to injection room.
We don't have a nurse to work it, do we? That is a thing. Right, they're short-tempered and whatnot. I know we've run out of money. No, here, that'll fix that. So I'm thinking what we might do
End of year approaching.
is get her quickly just to look after this on a temporary basis. I think that's what we'll do.
Training course complete. Class dismissed.
And then what I will do before the next episode is get these two rooms up to level 5 and try and find a better nurse for the injection room as well. But it's going well, and it shouldn't be too long before we hit our 2nd star. Pretty good, eh? Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, please hit that like button. As long as you are here, why not take your first step on the path to total coolness by supporting me via Patreon. The cooler you are, the harder I work, which means even more SHIZWAH.